City Church was formed in 2010, 1st of January 2010, and was the amalgamation of two other churches. One was New Life Christian Fellowship, which had its premises on Freeman Street, and another church joined us, the Vine Christian Fellowship, to form City Church. We are a church of about 200 people, from the youngest to the oldest, and we value every person. We're a growing church, a thriving church, who like to meet and worship in a contemporary way. We worship at Lyle Marsden School, which has superb facilities on a Sunday, and in the week we use our premises on Freeman Street for a whole range of community activities. And if you were to sum up our mission statement, it would be to serve our church people who come, and to serve our local community in appropriate, relevant partnerships in expressing what we believe to be God's love for all people. I think we would say that we've been doing the Big Society in our way for a while. As I said earlier, our heart very much is to serve the needs of the people who come to our church, but also through the week and is to have an outward focus to serve a local community, which drives us to do many projects. Part of my role is to network with the organisations that already exist across East Marsh, and we have found the opportunity to meet with others in the East Marsh Involve and the East Marsh offices a very timely thing to get involved with, and just to share and to partner where appropriate with other people on the East Marsh. We had a recent example of a lady who had an eye on a house in a particular area of town where she wanted to live, and she'd been told that her chances of getting that particular house were negligible. It was a highly sought out after area. At the time we met her, it looked like she'd have trouble getting a house of any kind, never mind the house she really wanted. And David chatted to this lady and he said, "I'll tell you what, we'll pray about it, we'll talk to God about it." And the upshot of it was there were no applications for that house, and 2 weeks ago she had a thrill of rebuilding her life and moving into the house in this particular area. And she is so overjoyed going in. And that's one example of many, really. When the stories come back of, it's just so fulfilling and rewarding to know, for the effort that has been invested in the situation, in the problem, in the person, to see that person responding and their life being changed for the better because of, I mean, we've seen people come off alcohol problems and, you know, just finding a job and moving forward in their lives in a totally new way. It's just very, very, very rewarding. I think my first desire would to see people becoming Christians, because I think that gives people a great destiny, a great purpose in life. But I well appreciate that is not everybody's dream or aspiration. But we feel that's part of the calling on our lives. But as I said earlier, what we would like to see is more and more people, from the youngest to the oldest, having a fulfilled life, who are not living a life full of regrets, recriminations, and what problems they may have in their lives, to work together with whoever to see progress being made, so people make the most of the gifts, abilities and talents they have in their lifetime.